everybody, here we are again, and it's a Young's American IPA, here to talk about it. So, technically, not an all malt kit, if you brew it to the instructions. 6.5% ABV. Little piece cut out of the lid. Quite a nice gimmick. It's a placemat. I didn't bother cutting around. It's like a bottle cap, isn't it? But I didn't cut all the way around it. I couldn't be bothered. I just cut it circular. Goes on the fermenter and on the barrel, so you know what's in it. But then you've even got a little coaster afterwards. Fancy gimmick. Come on. Sold on a gimmick, me. Not really. I do like that sort of thing though, where you've got something that you can cut out and then you know what's in your fermenter and what's in your barrel. And you can even scan it and print it out onto multiple times on a sheet of paper, maybe 8, certainly 6. On a sheet of A4 paper. Stick it on bottles if you only bottle your beer. Just a little thought there. Obviously it's a bit more work that than just cutting it out of the cardboard. So what came in the box? Well, there was 100 grams of American IPA hop pellets. Don't think it details anywhere what the hop pellets are. What it might do. What's this? Oh, hop additions. Simcoe, Centennial and Chinook. Total of 100 grams, so maybe about 33 grams of each. I don't know. Doesn't say. Couldn't go into that detail. Smells hoppy. It also came with a big pouch, a 3 kilo pouch of pre-hot American IPA malt extract. Came with a little piece of cardboard that I cut off the top. Came with instructions, didn't bother using them. It came with 20 grams of US West Coast beer yeast. Didn't use that either. I reused my SO4 yeast as usual, just to give us a baseline approximation. It also comes with priming sugar, which I obviously didn't use. I used 20 grams of standard table sugar, as I always do in the barrel. See step 14. That's in the instructions, didn't read them. And a kilo, I think it's a kilo, of brewing sugar. No, wait, 1 kilo, yes. And some more cardboard packing at the bottom, and that's definitely it. Just check under that, just in case. So, facts and figures. I'm completely the wrong page, I don't know why. Here we go. Starting gravity, 1.046 at 22 degrees C. Dry hopped for 2 days, approximately. 38 hours. I've even written it down. Dry hopped, 38 hours. I've said Chinook, but it's a mix. Finishing gravity was 1.014 at 20 degrees C, 2 degrees difference. We're getting into messing figures. I didn't bother. It's an approximate, so it's only approximate ABV of 4.34782%. to 6%. That important 6 at the end. So approximately 4.3%. Cost of the kit, £29.95, so quite steep. But you get over a kilo of brewing sugar. Of course, that must be 50 grams, maybe 100 grams. I should have weighed it, don't know. So, brewing sugar, that's about £3, approximation. And it also came, was it 100 grams? 100 grams of hot pellets. That's somewhere between the £5, depending on what you get, generally around about £7 mark. So that, or was it £27.95, is now down to about £18. So quite a reasonable kit for the amount that you get, reasonably priced. About £18 for a, yeah, about £7 for the, or 29, £7, about £20. Call it about £20 for an all malt kit. Quite reasonable, that. We've done all the facts and figures, haven't we? Yes, we have. We go in to the aroma. Citrus. Straight in there, yes. Nothing other than citrus notes. We've not looked at it. We now know it smells of citrus. A light gold colour. I think that's pretty much polished clear. Flash you with the torch. Might be a little bit of a haze on it, so maybe not quite polished. Crystal clear, not polished clear. Yeah, there's a slight haze. There's a slight blurring of the finger. Only a little bit. So, we've done the aroma. We're going to the taste test now. The important bit, which is beer. Straight up front, there's a rather, in my opinion, nasty, pithy bitterness. And that was only dry hopping 38 hours. And they recommend dry hopping for 2 days, which is 48 hours. So it's a day and a half. Digressed. So there's a pithiness up front. Not detecting any maltiness at all. It just has this a pithiness into a citrus flavour, dying off to a bitterness. And it's not really a pleasant bitterness, I want to say. It's still that pithy bitterness. Mouthfeel wise, at best medium. It is only a very pale beer, so at best medium is probably about standard for a very pale beer like that. Yeah, there's no real watery gaps, but there's no flavour apart from citrus and bitterness. Is it I wouldn't say. Depends what you like. Depends what you like. For me, that is not a good beer. It is not balanced. There's no multi-flavours. Your hops. Minor rant coming on. Your hops are a flavouring. They aren't the flavouring. Beer should taste of malt. With some hoppiness in there. It's an addition. It's not the be all and end all. Would I buy it again? No. Not a shadow of a doubt. It's a reasonable beer. If you like a citrusy, overly hoppy beer, you'd probably say it's a good beer. Not for me though. Right. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.